speaking to me now from Melbourne is Michael Hudson of Mawson-Resources. Thanks very much for your time today, Michael.
Always a pleasure, Danielle.
So, the big news just out from Mawson is that you've started an induced polarization geophysical study within an area of your Rajapalot gold project in Finland. And the better news is that this has come on the back of a winter drilling program that extended the system and has led you back into the testing. So can you tell us all about the latest geophysical studies?
Well, as you say, Danielle, the geophysics is really the tail end of what has been a very intense winter of drilling. We've had 5 diamond drill rigs and a base of till drill rig drilling across our property. Lots of money and time and results to flow still. It is one of the bigger drill programs in the world at the moment on a grassroots gold property. So we're only 25% of the way into reporting results, which is important. So lots of results to flow. Some of the results have been fantastic. You know, we've reported almost 32 meters at 8.5 grams a month or so ago, and that was followed up again with some high-grade mineralization along strike. We've drilled one of the bodies down to 400 meters. So there's lots more results to flow. The results extended the area that we knew about. So that's why we've run the geophysics now, just to set us up for the next drill program in summer and next winter. So expanding system, great high grades, holding together, and early days really in reporting the results.
So you've mentioned there your extensive winter drilling program, which has been completed. 5 rigs doing 15,000 meters. Can you tell us when should we expect the next 75% of the assay results due to flow, and what are the results so far telling you?
The results will flow over the next coming months. There's really been a huge backlog of drill core. We had up to 60 people working at site, so it was very active, and now we're just processing all that information. So the next results will be the next week or so, and then every 2 to 3 weeks we'll continue to announce results. The results are telling us that, confirming what we were hoping, I suppose, that we have a very high-grade system over a very large area. And the challenge this drill program, which was the second major drill program on the project, was to see some continuity between these many areas that we're finding gold. So we've got that occurring at one of the project areas called Raya, where I mentioned that we've drilled it over 400 meters and about 100 meters across strike. So that's starting to stack up nicely. Notwithstanding, we've really only explored 5% of the known mineralized target to date. So we're in that fine balance between looking to try and put a maiden resource on this project either this year or next year, and it will depend on the results, and they're still to come, as I've explained, but also not just focusing too early in the areas where we have found the gold. So it was a 50-50 split between those two philosophies.
So it sounds like there's a lot still to come, and I do understand that you should be pretty well funded for it. In February, you were poised for a strategic investment from Goldcorp Inc. Can you tell us a bit about your funding position now and how many plans that covers?
Well, during February, we had close to 16 million Canadian dollars in the bank. We've spent 4.5 to 5 million on this very active program that we're just completing now. So we'll end the winter with around $11 million in the bank. That sets us up perfectly for our summer drill programs, where we'll drill 5 to 6 kilometres, and then going back again next winter from December this year. So the next 2 drill seasons are well funded, and the company's extremely well placed. Goldcorp, as you mentioned, one of the largest gold companies in the world. Huge validation for the project and for the team, of course. These majors invest as options on some of the better gold plays around the world, and they won't do that, of course, if the project is not good enough, but equally the team to carry it forward. So that was a huge tick for both those aspects for Mawson.
And can you give us, to wrap up, a reminder summary of the next key news flows to come out of your projects?
The key news flow will be drill results, of course, over the coming 2 to 3 months, and then moving into the summer program, immediately after that. So it's really just a continuous news flow of results and building this project. The maiden resources, a lot of pressure, no doubt. A lot of people want to see a maiden resource after the first two seasons of major drilling. It will really depend on the results. So I can't make any promises at the moment. We've certainly drilled with 50% of the budget to go down that path, but it will be either at the end of this compilation of results or the end of next winter's drilling. So we'll just see how we're going and how the project stacks up.
Michael, a lot happening at a large project. We wish you all the best with it. Hope to get you back for more updates soon.
Thanks, Daniel.